It's on 40 in my right car. Bitches change, they act like I ain't all this.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Given, but you guys can call me Gi because that is what my friends and my family call me, and you guys are most definitely my family. So as you have seen in the title, today I want to tell you, or rather talk about, what not to do if you have oily skin. So I personally have oily skin, like I don't know, like I literally sweat throughout the day. Like my face is oily. So I'm going to give you like a few things that you should not do as an oily skin girl, and maybe also tips on how to take care of oily skin. That is what I'm going to talk about. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So guys, tip, or rather what not to do, number one, as an oily skin girl. So if you are oily, do not, I repeat, do not sleep with your makeup on. Now this one, I think all of us have heard it like several times, but and it's beginning to sound like a song, or like, okay, like it's like, okay, we've heard that before, but like literally, you guys, oily skin girls, we don't need to be sleeping with makeup on our faces. Now I'll give you the reason why. This is what happens. So naturally, we have oily skin, like I said. So now if you're going to sleep, or rather if you're going to keep makeup on for a long time, it is going to be blocking your pores. Now you know what happens when you block your pores? You're going to be keeping in all those things, that toxins and everything, whatever like has accumulated throughout the day, it is going to be on your makeup, and it's going to be sucked in by your skin, and then it is going to, your skin is going to react in form of having pimples, having outbreaks, sweating like unnecessarily, scarring and everything else, you know. So to prevent having outbreaks of pimples, blackheads and all those kind of things, do not sleep with your makeup on. This is easier said than done, I know, because I have slept with makeup before, and sometimes you're just so tired, you don't even feel like going to the bathroom to wash off the makeup. But just try to at least wipe it off. If you're going to sleep with makeup, let it be not something that you do often. Let it be like maybe once in a month or something, or at least, I don't know, just try not to do it. It is hard, but you guys can do it. So the second thing that you should not do as an oily skin girl is, you know, the times when you put your makeup, you do your makeup in the morning, like the way I've done my face, and then I know, because since I'm oily, I know I'm going to sweat, or rather I'm going to have oil on my face like maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour after I do my makeup. So what you do, you don't just get a brush, like, you know, this is a powder brush, is what I use for doing my powder. So you don't just, when you see that you have sweated, you don't just get your powder and start dabbing on top of that oil. You know, you dab and dab and dab, put more powder on top of the oil. By the end of the day, you have like a carpet, a mat of powder on your face. Do not do that, you guys, because what you're doing now is that you're making, you're storing all that oil, like, you know, it's like you're just storing it and storing it the whole day. You have so much oil on your face and you keep storing it, and now it's going to become, it's like you're blocking your skin. Even when your skin needs to breathe, to start with, firstly, you already put some makeup and it is already not breathing as well as it is supposed to breathe. So now each time you put a layer of makeup on top of the oil, imagine what you're doing to your skin. You're covering up your skin, so meaning it's not going to be breathing, your pores are blocked, and then all that sweat comes with its own toxins, and you're just storing them on your face. So what you do, every time you want to retouch your face, you know what I do personally, I wish I had a tissue, I would have shown you, but what I do, I get a tissue, so I dab on my skin gently. I'm not wiping, I'm dabbing. I just put it there and I dab, so it soaks out all the oil that's on my face. In fact, by the time I'm finishing the dab, I can literally walk out just like that, because I look like I just look clean already. So if I want to do to pass some powder, it is just a little bit, just to make sure that maybe I scratch somewhere or something, just to retouch and not do so much. So that is my tip. That is what I do. I don't just get powder and start putting on top of that. Do not do that. That's the second thing that you should not do as somebody who has oily skin. Then the third thing that you should not do as somebody who has oily skin is to use other people's brushes. This one actually applies to everybody, but with people that have oily skin, I feel like it applies more to us than to anybody else, you guys. So literally, everybody sweats. Even if they have dry skin, they sweat at some point, and they have dirt on their face and the like. So you don't just go to anybody and say, hi, I'm asking for your powder brush, can I use your brush, I know as girls we do that. Like, you have friends and they're your close friends, they're your sisters, you want to use their brushes. Try to limit yourself to whose makeup brushes or makeup equipment you're going to be using. Try to use your own, you guys. Like, try to use your own, because you're going to prevent so much. You're not going, you will avoid getting other people's toxins, because everybody has their own toxins. You avoid doing that. Then secondly, you're also going to avoid transmission of whatever is on their face to your face, because let's say this person has pimples, meaning they have some bacteria, especially if they already have the ripe ones. I don't know if they're called ripe or what, the ones which are ready to be popped. Okay, let's say they just popped out something, and then of course they didn't wipe properly. Then you get they've already used their brush on top of that. Then you get it. Guess what? You carried whatever they have on their face. You just carried it, and you just put it willingly on your face. So, like, literally, sometimes we have these outbreaks, and you complain and say, no, my skin is not so good, and but literally we do some of these things to ourselves. We just invite them to ourselves. So let us avoid using other people's brushes. So it is also going to help us by reducing on the outbreaks that we get on our faces. The other thing that you should not do is, you guys, overuse your brushes. I know, again, this one is something that most of us don't do a lot. So, like, you can literally, some of us can stay with our brushes. You use the same brushes for like 6 months straight. You have never washed them. You have never even just tried to clean them, like, with a cloth or anything. You just use and use and use and use. So guess what is happening? So let's say today I have a pimple. I pop it and then I use my brush on top of that. Tomorrow I do my makeup, I get the same brush which has the same pus that was coming from my pimple after squeezing it. I reuse it on my face. The third day, you know what you keep doing? You're complaining that you keep having outbreaks. Yes, because you keep feeding that on your own skin. So let us try. I know you can't wash your brushes every day, but let us try to wash them at least once a month, because we do our makeup every day. So imagine 30 days, your brush has accumulated so much dirt, it has accumulated so much sweat from your own skin, it has accumulated so many toxins. So let us try to, at least once a month, just wash them thoroughly, clean them. It doesn't take so much time. Just get a little bit of warm water, a little bit of personally, I've also used shampoo. I know it's not probably meant for my brushes, but I think you don't have to use something that is so harsh. But just get some detergent or anything, then just wash your brushes. It takes like 30 minutes or even less, and yeah, let them dry, and you're good to go for another month. So that is what you do. So right there, I gave you just 4 what's this things that you should not do as somebody who has oily skin. So I hope you learned 1 or 2 from this video, and don't forget to share this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of such videos, and also lifestyle vlogs, lifestyle videos, and fashion, and also product reviews. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I love you. See you in the next video, you guys. Mwah.